What's up, guys? Airbender Chris here.
I'm Drew.
Of the fire.
He's a okay. I was saying he's a normie. He's a non-bender.
Nope. Wait, actually, would I be an earthbender or a firebender? Because we're not going Legend of Korra rules, so if it's going to be the original 4 tribes, let's see, or the original 4 nations. Let's see.
All right.
Airbender, waterbender.
I don't know. I figure I'd probably be more of a waterbender than an airbender.
You are wearing blue.
Well, it's irrelevant, but yes.
I actually personally think that because it's based on traditional fighting styles. Yeah. I think the one that I'm most proficient in would probably be earthbending. Because more of a boxing Muay Thai style, so yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more hard hitting.
That looks cooler in my head, I promise.
A lot of things are like that in life. Especially things that are prefaced by, here, hold my drink, watch this. Yeah.
We live in Arkansas. We know all about that. Okay, so.
Not necessarily just in Arkansas, just anywhere in general. Here, hold my beer. Watch this, y'all. Yeah, okay.
If you weren't able to tell by our goofiness and the thumbnail and the video that you clicked on, so hopefully you know.
Yeah.
But we are reacting to the
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes! The Last Airbender!
No. This is the better one.
We hope.
Hopefully. This is the Netflix, we're going to do it better than M. Night Shyamalan version. Hopefully. Because,
we're actually going to pay attention to the show.
Yes, we paid
and listen to the people.
Yes. I understand that he wanted to do the movie because his daughter loved the show.
Yes.
He should have done a way better job than that because of his daughter loving the show.
The way that I'm understanding, because he finally talked about it in an interview a couple of years ago. He refused to ever bring it up or talk about it because it's one of his, big stains on his career. The way I'm understanding was there was a lot of studio influence, and so a lot of the things that people were criticizing the most were not his decisions. Even when it came to casting, he didn't cast the movie himself. He had input, but he didn't get final say-so. Because casting director and the director of the film are 2 different people.
Yeah.
Most of the time, the director has final say, but sometimes when it's these big studio, high budget, especially an intellectual property as popular as Avatar was at the time, and still is.
Yes, it's somewhat redeemed itself.
The casting director and the studio were able to overpower his decision, and he just had to make do with what he had.
It's like
I'm not trying to... Sorry, give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm not trying to justify or...
What happened?
Make excuses
yeah.
for how bad it is, because... yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say that not all of the blame falls on his shoulders. And I think it's unfair that a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Like
yes,
that movie and the one the Lady in the Water with Bryce Dallas Howard and Paul Giamatti.
Okay.
Those were the 2 that kind of derailed his career for about a good decade.
Yes.
And then he came back with The Visit, the $1 million horror movie about grandparents that go crazy. And then, started coming back up. Knock at the Cabin was really good. Old, I didn't really care for. But overall, his movies, those are the only 2 real dark spots.
Yeah.
But the one that really made him lose a lot of his... credibility is the fact that he was given a big intellectual property and snuffed it.
Yeah, well... Yeah,
Like the Fire Nation.
Everything was fine until the...
Fire Nation showed up.
Anyway, so...
Peace for 100 years.
Yeah, here's what I'm hoping for this series that's coming out on Netflix. I would absolutely love the quality that they put into One Piece.
Yes, that was a
absolutely
good
loved
adaptation.
One Piece. I love one. I wish we had reacted it to for the channel. We will be doing that for season 2. Yes, whenever that comes.
I tried to talk him into it, and he'd already watched it without me. I'm just saying. Not my fault.
I also you have to. I did try also by saying, "Hey, we can finish this if you're done," and then you're like, "Oh, I finished it."
Because you waited like a week before you brought it back up. But I was like, the second the trailer dropped, I was like, this looks really good. We should react to it. No, Netflix has really not been doing a good job with their
and they hadn't really
adaptations. And then One Piece drops, and everyone's like,
and everybody
everybody needs to just give Netflix all their money.
So, having said that,
they're doing a Dragon Ball TV show. No, I'm just kidding. But they're doing a Yu Yu Hakusho, which I'm really excited for as well. It's supposed to come out in next month.
I've only seen like a couple of episodes of that.
I love Yu Yu. That was one of my favorite. Oh wait, my parents have gone to bed. I'm gonna turn on Adult Swim. Turn the volume all the way down. Turn on captions.
Okay, I didn't see it when it was on Adult Swim. I saw it whenever they put it in Toonami. Whenever it was for the after-school kid crowd.
See. That's where our age difference comes into play.
Yes. Whenever they had Dragon Ball Z, we had Thundercats, we had...
Is that a mid-90s show?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
What? Which one?
Yu Yu.
No. Well, it suffers from the same thing as Dragon Ball Z. It came out in the 80s, but didn't get a English translation until...
Okay.
Well, 4Kids started it, kind of like what they did with One Piece and Pokemon and Dragon Ball, and then Funimation took it over because they were really let's just say overly dumbing it down for the uneducated American audience.
Okay.
Or they were afraid that American audiences wouldn't understand. Little did they realize there was a big underground people who had already been watching these things, the subbed versions, and understood already.
Yeah.
So, then we got things like the Ocean dub of Dragon Ball Z and the big green dub and a lot of horribleness, which actually, looking back, is actually pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
Answer me. Who are you?
It's Big Green!
Let that child alone.
So, hopefully Netflix is going to do good with this. I mean, this is like attempt number 3 or 4 or something like that of getting the show out.
Yeah.
They were good going with the creators, and then some things happened and creators left and then deviated, and then they're like, did a crowd poll, and they're like, oh, everybody hates this, so they came back in and said, oops, we're sorry, we're stupid, and we want the creators to come back and help with this.
Yeah, so
I know that's the Cliff Notes version. So yeah,
the way that I'm understanding things, based off the articles that I've read and the interviews I've seen, is that they basically wanted to do Riverdale in the Avatar universe.
Yeah, which we don't want that.
It was going to be a teen drama rom-com.
Nobody wants that for this show.
No, and then that's what made them leave, and they were like, hey, Paramount's going to give us all this money to make 2 new shows and 3 movies. And they were like, oh, okay, so there is still some money in this IP.
Well, yes.
Back to the drawing board, let's get 10-year-old kids. Yes.
So, all right, this is like a trailer that dropped 2 or 3 days ago or so, ish, something like that. So
at the time of this recording, it was today. It wasn't too. No. The teaser, the pictures dropped about 2-3 days ago.
Okay, that's probably what I'm thinking.
This dropped today.
Okay,
so we were watching it. Probably the most live you've ever seen us react to anything.
Yeah. Well, regardless, we're gonna react to this. So, yeah. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. 1, play. Ooh. Sozin's Comet?
Time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Time is a funny thing.
Oh.
The past,
Oh, Fire Nation attacking.
Fire Nation. Oh,
the future. It all gets mixed up.
Omashu?
Zuko!
Hey!
Oh, he looks
Gyro!
good.
There's only one way
Fire Lord
to
Ozai.
keep it straight.
Was that? Yes! Suki! Oh, wow. That was cool.
Always remember who you are.
Avatar Roku? Oh, jeez. That's gotta be Azula.
Yeah.
Appa! Momo! Sorry.
Okay.
Wow.
All
Okay,
right.
that we got a ways to go.
Yeah, we
but,
do.
Man. All right.
Which means we'll probably get another trailer. An
Yes.
actual full-length trailer.
Yes.
Uh,
So far, okay. I'm good with so far. Granted,
Aang looks great.
yes. Though, the one shot there at the end when he's like, blesses the fog or smoke or whatever out of the way,
Yeah.
his arrow made him look like he had a unibrow. I know that's probably just like, just a shadow,
Yeah.
the way he's tilted his head down, but it's like, Aang has a unibrow. Wait, what? Okay.
I am a little on the
Apprehensive side.
curious side
Yeah, I hope
as to why they didn't show a shot of him in Avatar mode. You know, the blue eyes.
they showed him like starting to go in it briefly.
Well, I was just talking about the blue eyes because that
Yeah.
was one of the things that the Shyamalan put in their marketing was the electric arrow and the blue eyes, and so that's why I wasn't sure. How come they chose not to?
I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know. If it was me, I would hold that off until the show comes out and let people see it in the show.
Yeah.
I mean, we could get a little bit of a teaser here of him like I think it's if they're following the basic storyline of season or book 1, not season, book 1, Water.
Yeah.
Water? Yes, Water.
Yeah.
It was probably when he first went in the Avatar state after he discovered Monk Gyatso's remains.
Yeah, exactly.
Which,
yeah.
I think just showing just a little snippet of him, like the start, and then just cutting away to something else, that's a good teaser for me.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly
Yeah.
fine. I figured they would have highlighted the blue eyes.
But,
So there's 3 people that I wanted to see the most. And I'd seen stills.
I don't think we saw Azula. Unless that's a shot from, like, the end. I don't know how they're going to play this series out, per se.
I know Azula's cast, but
okay.
I don't know in regards to if
We saw her in the trailer.
That was
I know we
really
saw
fast.
Suki.
Yes, we definitely saw Suki.
Yeah. The Kyoshi warriors and
Yes.
Sokka's girlfriend that didn't turn into the moon.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Oh, and
buddy.
she's also been cast, but
Oh,
I can't
Princess
remember who's
Yue?
playing her. Yeah, but I can't remember who's playing her.
Okay.
But it was a name that like has shown up recently. I want to say it's in my brain somewhere that it was the girl from the Prey movie.
Oh, okay.
That's in my brain somewhere. That she's in this somehow. Amber Midthunder is her name.
Okay, yeah.
And I think she's Princess Yue.
Oh, okay. I don't
But
know.
I may be wrong.
After her performance in Prey, I could see her playing Toph.
she would not be a bad top.
It'd be an older version of Toph, but yes. But
Yeah.
they
So-
will have to find somebody to play Toph that has to match the Toph from the show.
There's There's one person they didn't show that I know is cast.
The Rock as the Boulder.
No.
Oh.
I actually believe...
That I want to see.
I actually believe that they got Batista to be the Boulder.
Oh.
But...
Okay. That's still good. Okay.
I think that's what I read. But I don't know if that was a fan cast or if that was a real thing.
Okay.
But I
Either
know
way,
who's
then.
playing Boomy.
Okay.
They did not show Boomy.
No, they did not.
And the Boomy that I'm thinking of does not match the Boomy that is in the show.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how they're going to do the crazy old man with the person that they've cast as Boomy. And the person that they've cast as Boomy... Did you watch Pitch Perfect?
No.
Okay.
I almost said yes, then I realized I would be saying yes to Pitch Black, which is a different movie.
Completely different movie.
Completely different.
I'm trying to think of what else this actor has been in that you may have seen. Because I don't see him pop up in a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Oh, the new CBS show that's like a UK spin-off, like a UK show that's really popular they brought here, Ghost, with Rose McIver.
Nope.
Okay. Well, apparently that guy is King Boomy.
Okay.
He's maybe in his mid-30s.
I'm sure they'll age him up.
Well, that...
I mean,
they did really good with Iroh.
Yeah, yeah.
They did really good with Iroh. Paul Kyung-Sung Kim,
Yeah.
who is one of the 3 people that I was going to mention.
Yeah.
I wanted to see how Aang looked, because Shyamalan's Aang looked really, really good. The movie was not good.
Yeah, they didn't really do him the character justice. The look was there, yes.
Yeah.
Though they didn't give him the childish demeanor that he should have had.
I saw him laughing.
Once. In the movie. Not in this.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this.
No. I'm talking about in the Shyamalan movie. Yeah,
It was like the world, the weight of the world is on my
Yes.
shoulders, and that's not the point.
No. That doesn't
after
happen
seeing-
until he has his one. I'm going to stay awake till the invasion panic attack in the season in book 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Iroh. I definitely
okay.
wanted to see Iroh.
Yes. And looks good. I really
hear
hope
the
they
voice.
give him his jovialness and that balance that he had in the show. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm wondering if
See
they're
if it-
going to do the song.
Ooh.
I think you could not do the song.
Well, that's probably not going to be until, when I guess after this, if this is going to be book 1.
Yeah, no,
or book 1 water. I don't know how long they're going to go. Even if
I was just saying I've never heard him sing, so I didn't know
I don't know.
if they're going to do the song or if it's going to be like alluded to, like playing in the background or something
Right.
like that. And then
I don't know. I know that the guy that they got to play in the show,
yeah,
he, out of respect for Mako, said he will do any other song, not that one.
yeah,
Not Leaves from the Vine, I
Yeah.
think is the title of the song. For those of you who are fans of the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
exactly.
Tales of Ba Sing Se, one of the most up and down emotional rides.
Yes, all the kids running around singing this song and playing and all this kind of stuff, and then at the very end, he's walking up the hill.
And the thing is his tale was the second one in the episode.
Yeah,
We got Sokka's poetry slam at the end.
yeah,
And then followed by another sad punch heart gut with Momo. Tale of Momo.
yeah.
This is all still fresh in my mind because I know there's been some other reactors who've been going through the entire series and
To get prepared for this, yeah.
not necessarily prepared for this, but just they have never seen the show.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't discover it. I'd heard people talk about it for years.
I saw
And
it whenever it was.
I watched the movie, and that deterred me from watching the show.
Yeah, ooh, yeah. That's the wrong way of doing it.
It was during COVID. I actually had COVID, and I was laid up in bed, and I was like, I'm bored, I'm going to check it out. And I ended up binging all of Avatar The Last Airbender twice. Like, I ended it, and then started it back over, and did it again. And then I started Legend of Korra, got about halfway done, and I was like, and I'm out.
Well,
But that's just...
there was a lot of behind the scenes drama with that show. Anyway, but this
The industrial expansion really messed with my head.
yeah
They went from Avatar to New York. That's what
in
it
the
felt
20s.
like.
Yeah, basically, way I have, and I suggest people do this, and there was only pretty much one reactor who actually kind of followed this tune. Once you finish Avatar: The Last Airbender, take about 3 months and just cut it cold turkey, and then watch Korra.
Okay.
That way, you get a little bit of sense of that. Okay, there's some time passed, in
Yeah.
that sort of thing. But
70 years, I think, was how much it's supposed to be.
roughly 70, 80, just something like that. It's
Well,
roughly
back in
about
Tara's
that
age, so.
because of
we
the
never
way.
found out what happened to Sokka.
No, we didn't, and I have a feeling that if the creators had their way, we would have had a lot more answers.
Yeah.
But now that we're getting some animated movies coming back out, we might get that answer. Like
First one's supposed to be a Yoshi.
Yoshi,
Not Yoshi. Is it Yoshi?
the Kyoshi Warriors.
Avatar Kyoshi. There we go. Kyoshi.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
Roku and Yoshi, and it just.
I was like, no, that's Super Mario Bros. 2.
And you didn't waste a second to call me out on that either. But yeah, the first one, from my understanding, is going to be about Avatar Kyoshi.
I don't
And it's
really
going to be
necessarily.
inspired by her book.
Okay, I mean, she was a interesting character. It kind of suffers from the same thing about Echo, the new trailer for Marvel. I mean, her character in Hawkeye was interesting, but me personally, it did not warrant. Oh, we're gonna do an entire series about this side character.
Exactly.
It's just like
I'm watching it for the Kingpin.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yes. That's what I'm watching Echo for. I know Daredevil's in it, and I know Kingpin's in it.
Okay.
Everything else is just noise.
Forget the main character. We're gonna watch it for the. Okay.
Hey, I did not watch Daredevil season 2 for Matt Murdock. I watched Daredevil season 2 for Frank Castle.
Okay.
Don't come at me. Punisher rules.
But I mean, Kyoshi's the same way to me. I mean, unless they get Jennifer Hale to voice her again, I don't know, maybe. But even still, I don't think she's that interesting of a avatar. I mean, I guess it's just maybe just the limited amount. She seemed very
Aggressive?
No. This is going to be a pun, but not intentional. But it makes sense. Stone-faced. I mean, she seems very meh. It's just rock. I mean, Earthbender. Yes, I understand this, and yes, but I mean, the most interesting thing. I mean, it's just like, okay, she made her own island by breaking it off, and the one guy fell into the ocean because he didn't want to move. Okay, that's neat and cool and whatnot, but I mean, sure, I'd like to see the waterbender avatar that was before Kyoshi.
Mm-hmm.
The one that for this may be a really big deep dig, but it's still fresh in my mind. It's the one whose wife got her face stolen by Poe the Face Stealer. The spirit?
Yeah.
And I would love to see, I don't know, maybe a little bit more. I mean, we got a ton of Avatar Roku.
Yeah.
But I would love to see a little bit more of his.
I'd like to see a Roku live action.
Yes. Which we'll probably get here. Because,
well,
he does show
like
up.
A Roku show
Okay,
live action.
Okay. Okay.
Like
which kind of delves into
a prequel series.
Yeah, which would delve into him being friends with Prince Sozin.
Yeah.
And they share the same birthday.
Yes.
And then having that transition, he finds out and that whole going into the war and
Yeah.
ending up with the fight on the volcano.
Yeah.
If they can get Ron Perlman to voice him. Sozin again. Ron Perlman. I mean, he played Deathstroke in the Teen Titans. I mean, he's great. Villain. Not the live action one.
Yeah, no, Ron Perlman was Slade?
Slade Wilson, yes.
Okay.
I
guess I never knew that.
Yeah, surprised. He has his voice is distinct. How could you not?
I
mean,
I guess it's a Mandela effect in my brain, but I thought that was
not Clancy Brown.
yeah, him.
No, it's not Clancy Brown. It's Ron Perlman. Anyways, this looks good. I'm more now. I'm excited now. So
Yeah,
about
I'm very excited. The other one I was gonna say was I wanted to see. Actually, I'd rather wanted to hear Ozai speak because
Okay.
it's not Mark Hamill.
yeah,
But Daniel Day Kim looks awesome.
yes.
I just don't know if he's gonna carry that bass.
Oh,
Because Daniel Day Kim, as much as I've watched him, in
unless
Hawaii
they do-
5-0
Yeah,
and The Resident or was it in Amsterdam? One of those medical shows. As much as I've watched him, I've never heard him really have a
yeah. He does
bass.
have a little bit more of a mid-range voice than down here because I'm,
Yeah,
Fire Lord Ozai.
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, they could put him through a voice modulator. That's
Yes.
perfectly fine.
I mean,
I
I'm
just-
sure he practiced a lot, to prepare, hopefully. For
Oh, I mean, they've been cast for the
So,
entire
yeah.
length of the pandemic.
Yeah,
so
so,
they
yeah,
had
it's
plenty
just-
of time to do stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just watch Mark Hamill,
yeah.
not be the Joker. Be Luke Skywalker in Last Jedi. Then that's
Yeah.
the tone of voice that you can go with. But yeah, it is going to be odd not hearing Mark Hamill as Firelord Ozai, but that's fine. I'm good with that.
Unless Daniel Day Kim doesn't actually talk, and it's all Mark Hamill's voice.
They just lift his lines from the show, and
he's just
his mouths it, pulls a Milli Vanilli. There you go. Look that one up, kiddos. Did you know, little Milli Vanilli trivia? They had a cameo in one of these Super Mario cartoons.
No.
They did.
Why?
Because Princess Peach apparently was a fan.
That's redonkulous. Okay. Like the Super Mario Brothers Super Show?
I don't remember which one it
Oh,
was.
okay.
There was several different series that followed as the games came out.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly which one it was, but yeah. It was one of those things that's just like, oh, okay. It was popular in the 80s, and Mario 80s, Princess Peach basically sends a message to Mario and Luigi inviting them to a party. Well, she neglects to state what kind of party, so they come formal dressed in like 3-piece tuxedos and
That are red and green?
no, there's black.
Oh, okay. Well, that's helpful.
Yeah, and then she's like, okay, well, now we're going to this concert.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. They're thinking opera.
Yeah.
No, Milli Vanilli.
That's what.
And so they stand out, other than being two plumbers from Brooklyn, and tuxedos in begin with.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I think they actually... The song that they played over and over again was Blame It on the Rain. And, of course,
How
Bowser...
appropriate.
Yes, and, of course, Bowser comes and crashes it and tries to take Milli Vanilli because he wants his own private concert with him. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
He doesn't need a concert. He's Jack Black.
This is pre-Jack Black.
Peaches.
No.
Peaches is eligible for a Best Original Song Oscar.
Ah!
Yes.
Oh, anyways, I think we've deviated enough from Avatar.
Yeah. So I just have one thing to say, and
Okay.
it can be cut out if you want. But just imagine this year's Oscars. There's 3 things that I'm about to blow your mind with. Ryan Gosling can potentially get an Oscar for singing I'm Just Ken and I Am Kenough. Jack Black.
I still haven't seen the movie, but okay.
I still haven't seen it either, but I
Okay.
just know that's the song.
Okay.
Jack Black could get an Oscar for Peaches.
As a original song, yes.
And Taylor Swift can win Best Documentary because she released her concert in theaters. And so therefore it's classified as a documentary.
Oh.
They came out and said that
Okay.
she is officially eligible for Oscar nominations because it's considered a documentary.
Hollywood is weird.
Hollywood is so weird. Taylor Swift, Jack Black, and Ryan Gosling are all eligible for singing Oscars.
I'm gonna have to sleep on that one. About 3 days before I really figure out how I feel about that.
Oh, and just to top it off even more, if they chose to, because it was day and date released, Five Nights at Freddy's could win an Oscar. What is going on right now?
Everybody's scrambling to do something because the strike. That's what it is.
It's over.
It's
The strike is over.
probably by the time this comes out, yes.
Oh,
At
it's
the
already
time
over as of now.
As of this recording, it's paperwork still has to be signed and things have to be dealt with, and then things will be over.
But they came to a deal,
But yes,
and they go back to work
well,
tonight.
yes.
So
At the time of this comes out on YouTube, it will be done and said and over with, and people, Anyways, I think the Taylor Swift thing broke me. So yeah, we'll probably be reacting to this come February.
22nd.
So we'll be looking for that. I know words because Taylor Swift now. So be sure to join us whenever we do our reactions for this. I'm kind of Hero's duty. Sorry. Those of you who have no idea what that's from, you haven't seen all the Pixar movies yet.
You... Not Pixar.
Not
Disney
Pixar?
Animation.
Oh, okay, fine.
Disney Animation, not Pixar.
Okay.
To now.
All right. So, bye-bye and be blessed, everyone. I'm ending this now.